You don't need accounting gimmicks when your business is drowning in cash. Welcome to the Red to Black podcast with your hosts Werner and Mario. Mario, what are your thoughts on that statement?
Yeah, when you're drowning in cash, Werner, you don't need to do accounting gimmicks. This exercise bike, I'm just going to say what it is. It's a Peloton. It's an exercise bike with an iPad. Even Tesla, it's a golf cart with an iPad. They're using accounting gimmicks to try to make their stock price rise. They're using accounting gimmicks to try to look like it's making cash. You're having to convince people, hey, take this Peloton bike, take it for 90 days, take it for 6 months, take it for a year. Don't make any payments. And if you like it, you can keep it. Then we'll start charging you. And if you don't, send it back to us. And then they record that as a sale. They're stuffing sales that they're not actual transactions, but they're saying, oh, we sold this many units. Oh, this is occurring in our business. And the reality is, if it was such a great piece of exercise equipment, people would pay for it. They would simply write a check. They would use their credit card. They would give you cash. There's accounting gimmicks going on with Peloton right now. And it's clear to me, and it should be clear to you, Warner, that this isn't a great business.
We have forgotten what a business is. At its core, it's the ability of a company to produce a product or a service and make money off that product or service. But what we've fallen into, the trap today, is a lot of these tech companies are saying, hey, we're going to get a lot of users and then we're going to figure out the revenue model later. None of that would be possible without funny money or investor money or wherever the money's coming from to fund that type of operation. Usually in a normal business environment, let's go to say small business, when you run out of cash, you go bankrupt. There's only so many loans you can take on. And at some point the bank goes, I'm not giving you any more loans. Let's say in the venture capital world, you have Series A, Series B, Series D. And if you haven't made money by that point, then you're into the public markets. So what we've created is this environment where it's okay not to make money and you'll make money someday. So what Peloton is doing is a sly way of saying, hey, we're going to trick you into thinking that we make money today by selling a bike with 6-month financing, or you have 6 months to pay for it, with all these accounting gimmicks to shadow over the fact that they don't make any money. And that's what, if you look at most individuals in the stock market, retail investors right now, they're investing in all these growth companies. They have no idea what the basis of business is, which is the cash flow, meaning cash flowing into your bank account. It's like we've completely are on another world because we don't know what business is anymore. It's like, I'll make money someday.
I wonder, if it doesn't pay you to own it, don't own it. Real simple. Let me say that again. If it doesn't actually pay you to own it, don't own it. Someday I'm going to make money. Someday we're going to actually turn a profit. Someday we're going to hit our numbers. There's a day coming in the future where we're actually going to be able to turn a profit and be able to pay you to own this company. Okay, then do that. When that day comes, then be an investor. Believe in that company. Start doing your homework, and maybe it becomes a good investment. But right now, a fancy bicycle, stationary bicycle with an iPad, thinking that that's a great, wonderful business, that's a massive pit of folly that you're walking into, putting good money into a bad business. It's absolute folly. Don't do it, folks.
Yeah. So what's that pointing to is your mindset. There's two things going on in the mindset. There's sort of like that brand. Oh, this is a great brand. Oh, the customers love it. And then there's something that everyone misses, which is performance. Performance is on the ground facts. Are you hitting your numbers? Are you making money? My assumption is in the world today, everyone's focused on this idea of a brand. And we talked about that before. A full brand is not just making the customers happy. It's making the investors happy. It's ensuring that the employees are happy. It's ensuring that the local community is happy. And the only way to do that all around is to have underlying performance in your cash flows, meaning I'm going to hit this number and I was either effective at it or I wasn't. We've flopped performance for I have a certain amount of users and we say that's performance, but it's not really business performance. That's like vanity performance, I'd say. Business performance is, does the company make money month in, month out, year in, year out over 5-10 years? And Peloton has proven that it has to go to gimmicks to fake people into thinking that they make money when they don't. And this is happening at a lot of companies that are just, they're just spinning until the wheels fall off, and they're faking out a lot of people. So that's our warning to our listeners. Watch out for these type of companies.
That's right. They're spinning. It's a snow bike and it's
I
spinning.
didn't mean to say that.
It's literally it's a snow bike that spins. It's very difficult to get people hooked on that product. They got to go get on that bike and suffer. And you want to get a monthly subscription from people. They'll do it for a couple of months and then they get bored. So it's a rough business, folks. Avoid it like the plague. That's all I have, Warner.
Yeah, one more thing that you had a great point. I think another thing people are falling to nowadays is they say, "Oh, I've revolutionized the bike business by putting an iPad on it, and now it's going to be this great company." No, no, no. That's not how you create a great company. A great company is by doing what's been done before, which is a 20% operating margin business, a 30% operating margin business, and on. If you have this great idea, but you're not hitting those operating margins, it's not a great business, because if it didn't have any money coming in, it wouldn't be able to sustain itself. If it didn't have equity coming in or debt coming in, it wouldn't be able to sustain itself. So to ask one question about any business, if you took, with the exception maybe real estate, if you took away all the debt, no, real estate would work the same way if you bought it cheaply. If you took away all the debt and all the equity, would that business still function? If the answer is no, then go on to another business.